Kids are back in school, and that means they're on the playing field too. And injuries can happen. That's why you want to make sure your children are protected, and that should include eye safety as well. Now, George Stakel of Precision Optical is here this morning with very important information. George, thanks so much for coming in.
You bet.
All right, if I need to know about glasses, I know who to turn to, and that is you, George. What are we talking about here today?
Well, what we're talking about here today is we have a lot of folks sometimes that want to play sports.
Right.
And if they do it in their street frames, they're taking a lot of chances. Because the metal frames, they're just not designed to take a hit from a basketball or a soccer ball. One time I was at a hospital one time, and I saw a kid sitting on a gurney, and poor thing, he had his entire eyelid stitched up.
No
it just
way.
looked like a kaleidoscope of stitches. And I thought to myself, you know, for a couple of bucks, that could have been avoided.
Right.
But what we have right here is the Liberty Rec Specs brand of safety eyewear, and you've got here a sports frame that has either a rubber or silicone cushion at both temples and at the nose bridge.
Gotcha.
The other thing is that the inside of this beveling on the frame itself is designed like this so that the back bevel is higher, and that way the lens can't implode or shouldn't implode on impact. We usually take these and we put a polycarbonate high impact resistant lens in that frame to that person's prescription, and with that it can fit easily inside of their football helmet, or let's say if they're on the basketball court or anything like that. And then for folks that are into boating and motorcycling, we love the Wiley X.
Oh, let me see those. Let me try those on there. So what exactly is this for? Oh, hey, I like this.
It's cool, isn't it?
How's it going? So what is this for?
This is one of the finest pieces of safety eyewear I've ever seen. It's got a sealed eye housing. It's designed for the military.
Really?
Yes, and it's great with, you know, ballistics or firearms and what have you. It's got that sealed eye housing, has vents with a foam padding around the inside. Plus, there's additional air vents to keep it from fogging around the perimeter of the frame.
Yeah, I always hate that. You know, you're wearing sunglasses, you can't see because you're constantly wiping, you know, in humid areas. So, hey, even for meteorologists, this would work out well.
Yeah, if you're out storm chasing tornadoes and all that wind's blowing, it'll keep you from getting dry eyes.
Yeah, that's all right. Good. We got a new find for this. We can market this somehow.
But mostly for motorcycle and boating.
Gotcha. And how, you know, much destruction, or I'm thinking tornadoes, how much damage can this withstand?
They're very durable. Nothing is unbreakable. Yeah. Nothing is shatterproof. Right. Nothing is scratch resistant. But this affords some of the finest eye protection you can put on your face.
And I mean, boy, they look good too.
They do, don't they?
How about that?
Look at that. Nylon. They're strong.
See, I always worry about dropping mine. I don't have to worry about that. They'll handle themselves.
That's it.
Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, you know, glasses to me sometimes tends to be sometimes a little expensive at times. How much would we be willing to pay for these type of products?
Well, something like these sports eyeglass frames right here we have for the kids are around $149. We have our polycarbonate lenses. They're $69 to $89 in a single vision. We can also do, and this is a good idea for the kids, is to do the transitions type of lens. We find that a lot of the UV radiation, a study was done, and that up to age 18, 65% of all the UV radiation your eyes will ever see are up to age 18. Of course, you're outside. You're, as a kid, you're playing out there, and that's the UV radiation damage that you don't see till later when you're up around 60, 65 years old.
So it's very cost effective to take care of it now and protect yourself than later down the line.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay, and as far as you know, getting fit for normal glasses, you take care of that as well, right?
Yes, we do. And if you break your frames, say you've got metal frames, even an old Ray-Ban, and it needs to be repaired, we've got the lost art of welding frames back together again.
That's awesome.
And we do lots of them. You get in a jam like that, and you've got a strong prescription. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Well, we're able, inside of about 15 to 30 minutes, to be able to put that frame back together again and send you on your way.
George, you're always a lot of fun to have here. I appreciate you coming in. This is a guy, he knows everything. You can just ask him.
Well, I don't know about that.
What's the weather? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, here's some more information for you if you're looking for some really cool glasses for your protective eye gear, right?
Yes.
Okay, eye gear for your athlete at home. Go to Precision Optical, 520 South Elm Place, 81st Street and Elm Place in Broken Arrow, 251-6442. www.precisionopticalok.com for more information. Remember, they're located in Broken Arrow. ask George yourself. So Kristen and George, always great guy to come in here, full of very useful information. Hey, look at you!
I feel cool.
Who's the cool news girl?
And I just like it because you can take them off and then they won't mess up my perfectly coiffed hair. Look at these. These things are awesome.
And when you're rolling down the windows, you don't have to watch out for bugs or anything. You're protected.
That's right. I can just stick my head out the window and just embrace it.
He just needs a Harley Davidson now to go with it.
Now we're talking, George.
As George says, yes.
Thank you.